Hey guys, this is Raju from Hemorrhoids.net. Now today I've got two devices with me. On the left I've got the Samsung Galaxy Note and on the right I've got the Samsung Galaxy S2. I'm going to perform a browser comparison between both the devices and see which one does better. I'll start off by clearing the cache and cookie data on both devices. Clear cache and the cookie data. So now that I've done that on both devices, I can move on and start the actual test. So we'll start off by loading up Hemorrhoids and see which one does it faster. So it looks like the Note's off to a head start. It's loaded a lot more content. The Note is done. And the S2 is done as well. Nearly done. So you saw that the S2 was slightly slower than the Note. Let's move on to the next website. This time we'll start Engadget and see which one comes out first. That was roughly the same time. Let's move on to another website. This time we'll do the BBC. The Note's finished first, just by a second. Let's have a look at zooming in and see how that performs. So I'll do double tapping first. Very smooth on the S2. Fairly smooth on the Note, not as fast as the S2. Let's try pinching and zooming. Also very smooth on the S2. Not bad on the Note, but I would say the S2 does it slightly better. Let's have a look. Let's go into a different article. Again, the Note's finished first. It's even loaded up the flash content before.
Just finally, the theme of taking a strong stance will chime with an awful lot of people in the United Kingdom who've
Yeah, stop that.
not the case.
Yeah, that's annoying. So in terms of panning, it's not really bad on the Note. It's pretty good. Let's try the same thing on the S2. It's a lot smoother. Another thing you might notice is the S2's got that bounce effect, so it makes things seem a lot smoother than it really is. Have a Note, you haven't got that same bounce effect. It doesn't really do anything when you're trying to scroll, to the bottom or the top of the page. So as you saw from this comparison, the Note is just slightly faster in terms of rendering speed, and that's to be expected. It's clocked at 1.4 gigahertz, so that's 200 megahertz more than the S2. The S2 was smoother scrolling through web pages and performed slightly better with zooming. There isn't much of a difference in terms of browser performance. Both devices performed fairly well, and there's the possibility that they'll do even better once they update it to Android 4.0. But I'll leave it at that for now. This was Raju from Hemorrhoids.net, and take care.